We all are familiar with light bulbs. It is one of the most revolutionary inventions by human. But as always, there is a dark side of every invention, so same goes for the light. You might wonder what could be wrong with such marvelous invention. So it's time to introduce light pollution. You might have noticed the night sky in your childhood. Maybe you have also tried to count the stars. If you compare that picture of your childhood sky with today's night sky, you might see a decrease in number of stars. Well, as far as we are aware, there is no alien who is eating up the stars. So let's shed some light on the matter and dive into the unknown. Well, it's always good to begin with a story. On January 17, 1994, a powerful earthquake struck Los Angeles and caused a power outage. And the emergency service started to receiving calls that people have weird cloud in the sky. People were nervous. They thought aliens are coming, but that weird cloud turned out to be our own Milky Way. It's kind of sad that we can't even recognize our own galaxy. They, including me, never got to see the Milky Way with our naked eye. It's like we don't know where the kitchen is in our own home. So how does this story relate with light pollution? First things first, what actually is light pollution? To put it simply, light pollution is the presence of artificial light in otherwise dark conditions. There are some adverse consequences of light pollution. Some of them may not be known yet. It competes with starlight in the night sky, interferes with astronomical observatories, and like any other form of pollution, disrupts ecosystems. While light allows modern humans to see, much of this light is wasted up into the sky. This does not only involve the wastage of energy, but when reflected by the Earth's atmosphere, creates a nighttime brightness that disrupts wildlife and harms human health. You might have seen this kind of spectacular views taken from the International Space Station. It looks like that because we are wasting it by shining into the space. We are wasting in order of billions of dollars of electricity because of poorly managed light posts. Especially LED revolution just make the case worse. LEDs are cheap to manufacture, cheap to run, use less energy, so somehow they are good for the planet. But LEDs are so cheap to run that people use more LEDs than needed. With LED is they are very rich in blue part of visible spectrum. Blue short wavelength light easily scatters into the atmosphere, which makes hard for the astronomers to carry out astronomical observations. Not only that, it can also mess with our natural sleep and in some cases can result into serious issues such as heart disease, obesity, diabetes and even cancer. That's why you use blue light filter in your smartphone. But we are not the old sufferers. Nowadays owls are hardly visible. Not because they have invented a gadget to become invisible. They hunt in the darkness, but because of light pollution, does not matter how silent the owl is, it is already illuminated by the light. Thus its prey escapes and it remains starving that night. And same goes for the sea turtles. They lay their eggs in the beaches. When the egg hatches and the babies come out, they find the ocean with the help of moonlight. But nowadays, because of street lights, they come out to the road instead of the sea. You might have also seen insects swarming your door lights. Lights really disrupts their regular lives. Light pollution is one of the problems which can be solved easily. Just turn out the light. Of course, we all need some kind of lightning in our lives. And despite their flaws, LEDs may still be the best choice regarding light quality, energy use, and environmental footprints. Turning out the light doesn't mean cutting all the light. It will be a chaos. We can control light pollution by changing the habits so that lighting is used more efficiently with less wastage. I have linked few steps to control light pollution in the description. You must definitely check. Our night sky has been a source of inspiration for hundreds of years. From artists, writers, poets, musicians, and explorers, it has inspired people from generation after generation. So losing the sky means we are losing something incredibly valuable to us. Looking at the stars won't give you 3 eyes or 4 legs. When you look up at the sky, it gives you the sense of how insignificant you are. It gives you the sense of you are living in a grand cosmos. Lastly, I will say, it is the sky that connects all of us. It's our own sky, and we have the responsibility to protect it.